Well, hey, good looking. You want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine and swing on in my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, we're starting a little series of what I like to sit there and call Seasons Eatins, but we're going to be doing it all the crock pot way. So you know what that means? We're going to be rocking out with our crocks out. So grab a hold of that vine and swing onto my kitchen because we got a lot of learning to do, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Good looking. I'm so glad you decided to join me this holiday. I want to show you how the Pleasure Lady rocks out in her kitchen with her crocks out. So up and over here we have our turkey going. In this crock pot, we have our mashed potatoes going, and now also I have another crock pot that we're going to be doing our stuffing in, and this is my pressure cooker that has a slow cooker setting on it, and we're going to sit there and use it as a slow cooker today. Now I have another one, and that would be my pressure canner, my electric pressure canner, and that also has a slow cooker setting on it, so I can also bring that out and make another one of my family's special dishes that we have on Thanksgiving. But today I'm going to sit there and show you how we do a stuffing mix in our slow cooker here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna open up my package of sausage. I'm gonna sit there and put it in my slow cooker. I'm gonna put it on the brown, and we're gonna brown all the sausage up. Now I opened up the 1 pound of sausage. We're gonna just brown that up. Okay, while it's in our pressure cooker that we're going to be using as our slow cooker, but right now we're using the browning function on it, I want you to break up all of that tube of sausage, or what they would call a chub of sausage, into little hunks of sausage. And this is what it should look like inside of your slow cooker or pressure canner. The pressure cooker that we're going to be using on the slow cooker setting. Whoa, was that a mouthful. So, go ahead, keep browning them up. Okay, we gotta do this quick because you're gonna get fogged out. This is what I want yours to look like. Now, you would usually be using chicken stock or chicken broth, but I'm fresh out, so I'm substituting some of my Amish chicken bouillon that I give out at the Amish here, and I would add about 6 tablespoons of this. Go ahead, stir that all up amongst your celery, onion, and our sausage that we have browning up in here. Add the seasonings. Let's add our parsley, or poultry seasoning, our thyme, and our minced garlic. Now I want you to stir all that up. Now let's go ahead and add, I'm using the herb seasoned bread cubes, little brown berry ones, and I'm going to be using 2 12-ounce packages of them. So I'm going to sit there and go ahead and add my bread cubes. And also at the same time that you're adding the bread cubes, I want you to add some of the water that we would be adding, because we did use the powdered chicken broth. Now, don't go adding all the water at the same time. You may not need it all. So I'm going to sit there and add a little bit by little bit. So now let's go ahead and give all that a good stir. Also, add your salt and your pepper. Mix this all in, and then I'm going to get ready to open up my other package of the breadcrumbs. We're going to add that. We're going to add more water and do more mixing. Add a little bit more water. Remember, you don't want to get your breadcrumbs too wet. Now, let's go ahead and add our eggs, and we're going to mix them in as well. Mix them in. Now, this is how I want yours to look like. Now we're going to take it off with a browning cycle. And now I'm going to cook this on low for about 4 hours. And this is just a little tip and trick that I do. I go out to like the dollar store and I buy a couple of these little aluminum tins that come with the covers. Well, I removed all that. So I'm going to go ahead, take some of this, and I'm going to put it inside my container here for a future meal. That way I always get to enjoy the goodness of homemade stuffing. There's nothing finer than homemade stuffing, especially done my grandma's way with the sausage and everything in it. I'm telling you, that's the only way I've had stuffing, and I love my stuffing the way that my grandma would make it with the sausage. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to fill up my container here. Now that I have it all in my pan here, I'm going to take the cover that came with the pan. We're going to put it up on top, and now we're going to bend down the edges of the pan. We're going to mark what's inside, and after this has cooled, and then I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to take it and put it out in my freezer. Now, I hope you like our little series of rocking out with our Crocs out to make a stress-free holiday meal for the whole family to enjoy. So if you liked what you saw here today, please go down below. Give me a big old thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber yet to my channel, go up above, hit the subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you always be notified every time the Pleasure Lady here puts out a new video. But most of all, I want to wish you all a happy holiday, and
Y'all come back now. You hear?